Let's get into it. Yeah, so we are gonna just be talking to this guy here. Um, I think he seems to be, yeah.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle.
Is he
Right
dead?
next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a
Wait, how do
two-week-old
we?
corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
He's been there. He's been dead there for like almost 2 weeks. What the fuck?
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines the face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any sign of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's look at the wrapper first.
Lebowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Looking.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
It's always the same. So what happened? Did he like choke on it or?
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
Looks at the two other bottles near the coin operator viewer. Then at you, yellow plastic bag.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
True. It feels disrespectful.
Yeah, all the coins, yeah. What about the floorboard?
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet.
Oh, what could it be?
He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Yeah, it would have just gone into, yeah, true.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold.
So I'm guessing that he got bottle on the back of the head, right? Or
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
it's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Yeah. So he sort of fell over. He tripped over, and yeah.
A dried.
I don't see. Seems like the head wound was fatal.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step
The
back.
side of the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine or 1.5 of
I
spirits.
think I've been like, if I remember correctly, because I don't think. What is that noise? I'd say like I've probably been like that really drunk twice in my life, but I don't think I've ever really been like that drunk. Yeah, twice. Where like I just don't really like remember what happened to me. Like it was like a fully sort of like I blacked out. Like, yeah, entirely.
Or maybe it was just dark. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
What is that noise? I think it's some sort of like chip in the back of the game. Like,
Height 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age approximately 50 to 60 years. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
ooh,
You
pockets.
find some sunflower seeds
Oh.
and a rain-soaked library card.
Folded library
folded
card.
into two. His jacket feels sodden.
Yeah.
and
Well,
heavy
that should tell us.
in the
Yeah,
hand.
that should tell us there, like his name.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after
Yeah.
this is done. Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
It looks south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. This is an omen, a sign from above. Don't start drinking again.
Oh, listen here is the demise of a great party beast. A leather jacket, an empty vodka, kissy fingers. Mwah. That's crazy, dude. Mm. Mm. It looks like me. I could have ended just like him. Dead on some empty boardwalk with a bottle next to my corpse. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I don't really drink as much anymore. Like I said, I have like a casual drink. You know, that's about it. Eastern drink. Yeah.
Well, at least you're not married.
Ouch. Ouch.
Or, what if you are?
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here? Yeah.
Death by misadventure.
Yeah.
He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think Cooper. Nah, no way, dude.
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some
Nah.
symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here.
Yeah.
Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
Nah. What about the club?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep it. No,
Nah.
I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat
Yeah.
this case
I
as
don't
a
think it would be any.
complete sad accident unrelated to the murder case.
Yeah, it's a sad accident. How's it going, Costa? Yeah, what do you mean? It's today is over here. It's a public holiday. Why?
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose?
Nah.
2 suspicious deaths in such a
just-
short time frame.
No, you're right. Connecting it. Yep.
Without any further evidence, yes.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure. Although there's still a question of identifying.
I know. Yeah. Pretty good, isn't it? But how's it going? Are you sleepy? Why did you wake up so early? Yeah, I woke up at 5 a.m., but then I went to sleep at like 8:30 a.m. So I was like, oh yes, I had a bit of a nap. So,
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues.
gotcha. I have to get to the airport about around 6. Gotcha. Where is it? Were you picking up somebody or dropping somebody off? I guess, so do I want to take the case? So do we take the case and investigate further, or do we just let it? Yeah, leave it up to the
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me.
Yep. Yep. Person was waiting for me. Yes, pick up. It helped. That coming home there was fog. Oh yeah, yeah. No, sometimes it's pretty difficult to drive. Actually, like 5 p.m. The sun gets really bad, man. I'm having to squint to sort of see through.
I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2
Yeah.
hours of unnecessary work. Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
Uh,
Alright.
yeah,
We should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my
yeah. Well, we'll take on the
Let
case.
them know we are taking the case.
Yep. Cool. So,
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean,
oh,
expires
Mejean.
July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
Oh, gotcha. No worries. Yeah, no, I'm sure you'll be going to sleep early as well. Yeah, fair enough. Get some early sleep.
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
We get the experience. Cool.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn
Yeah.
anything about Billy Mejean.
Cool. Excellent. So you can actually do all that later. That body. Yep, we can call the library. But what else is here though? What else can we find here? Oh yeah, what's up here? What is this here? Oh, so it has more stuff to sell and to make money, basically. Just we can go. Oh, we can go that way. Oh, that's the phone. Yeah, that's the phone. Oh, this is the way to talk to the man on the mural. Yeah, he is. Oh, what's over there?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
No. I won't even try. You know,
Take his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Okay, cool. I guess we can go down this way. What's over here? Oh yeah, this is we. Oh, I didn't actually check those things. Yeah, this should be the guys that. Yeah, this is the husband. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this has to be the husband, right?
Here we go.
Yeah, that's him. Morale.
No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
It must be Morale, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
The water lock's has been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary! We can go soon! If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Gary, the crypto-fascist. What?
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we go in.
The refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in his wind.
All his passion. This man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
Tell me about his this fastmate you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
Fastmate. So that's like the creature that they've been looking for. Alrighty, whatever makes you happy. What sorts of specialized techniques is that fastmate using to hit itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid. A ghost insect, he said? These people...
Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm getting 10 XP when I get... Oh, that's fucking so cool then. Yeah, so that's a really good one to pick then. Where is it? That one, artillery. I can pick, I think, yeah, I got one more, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, no, I have... No, that was all. What do I want to get then here? Homosexual, apparently. So I got homosexual. Okay, Habakkuk. Hi, baby, how are you? Baby's... Yeah, I thought baby was gonna go to sleep, but baby's still here. Where's the... Yeah, I wish I would... Yeah. I think you have to just explore, see what you pick, basically. See what you can end up with. Righteous self-critic. You are one sorry piece of shit. A cop petinent. A flagellant cop monk. I don't know what to really pick here, to be honest. Ghost insect. So you're ghost hunters.
No, that is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists, looking for an extant species of phasmid.
How big is this phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So, good question.
Hi, baby.
Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the
baby.
reeds. Awful lot of reeds around,
Yeah, I know.
aren't there?
Be careful, don't drop it. Leave it there.
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What is it, my love? What is it? Okay, well, here we go, baby. Don't stay on him. You wanna watch the baby? There you go. Yeah. Watch baby? Watch baby. Yeah, so was supposed to nap like an hour ago, but she's just not going to sleep at all. She might stay awake until 6 p.m., 7 p.m. today, as usual. Why are you so interested in?
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Would be glory itself.
Yeah, but again, like, it's by the sounds of it, I don't think it really is a thing, you know, that doesn't really exist. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one saw a fun one.
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
The cryptologist also says brusquely enough that he seems taken aback by it.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
Okay, it's clear yet.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What makes the thing the phasmid is here in Martinez?
There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves.
Did a teenager said, "Come on, dude, you're getting pranked, my brother. It's just a prank, brother."
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the insulin and phasmid has died out.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What does that mean?
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population
Yeah,
to
that's
survive.
pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
I could level up this one again, right? Because it is essentially, it's gonna give me more, right? It's going to give me more and more. And this will give me more and more, right? Like, I get more XP over time anyways, because I will get different sort of, yeah, right? I mean, is that how it works? Maybe.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lana designed the traps.
Yes,
How do the traps work?
simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as a bait? As bait.
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
I can't level up that anyway, so. Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to actually do it. I should have read it back. Oh, whatever. We got 8 points. Whatever. That's yeah. Whatever. Well, we gotta get more points anyways.
A meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
A carnivorous stick insect seems unlikely.
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams.
Yeah, I'll ask anyways.
Use plants. We have given this some thought. Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skin.
Satiate your what do you mean, brother?
Yes. What?
How did you become a...
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both. It's not child's play, just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Why not just be zoologists? Real animals are puzzling too.
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So how many have you found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have proven to be real.
Yes, the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%. I guess I'll be nice to him, dude. If I get not approvingly, then the Insulindian Phasmid will be the 3rd.
Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
The hair on your arms stand up. Electricity. Sounds like reeds hissing. He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
I don't. It's a profession, just like any other.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists.
She closed the door.
I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
And has anything truly surprising ever happened to you?
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid. Although I have come close. Close enough to keep trying.
What kinds of evidence do you use?
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts, like the one that brought us here, to look for the Phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
He's interested in things that people believe
See, you get the taxi.
don't.
Oh man, that is such a good fucking thing. Like XP.
Most establishment scientists only care about reputation and remuneration, not real research, and certainly not the truth. They're a cowardly lot, and both the field and basement archives can be dangerous places.
Thanks for explaining that. Now about something else.
Yes?
It's time to return to your woman, Morel.
By woman, you mean my wife, I assume? I will return to her. I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
It looks south where Lena would be.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 40th century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted. She sighted the phasmid.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact.
That's cute.
But that's her story to tell.
That is cute, actually.
Not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist. Maybe he's actually sick with something, right? Maybe you could go back to Whirling, warm up, and then come back to check it out later.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
It's like, I feel like the game is kind of going into like, do you want to play along with this sort of, futile research because you know that it's not really real, but in a way, like you sort of this craze that this man has in his head. It's not healthy, but also like, do you sort of play into it? Like, do you sort of? 'Cause it does make him happy, right?
He's dead set on this.
Yeah. See, I knew the game would. Yeah, I knew the game would go this way. It's like we can get involved, do it for you, so you feel happy. But again, you're kind of playing into the whole sort of insanity of trying to find some sort of species that it's not real, it's not there. So, man, what would I do? I don't know. Like, do I want to go along with it and just be part of it? I guess. Actually, did I even change the game? I don't think I did. Hold on, I didn't even change the game on here. There you go. Oh no, man.
All right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it. You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary.
Yeah.
He won't just talk.
Let's go for that one.
No offense, officer, but I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know what I would have done if Lena hadn't persuaded me to go back to field research. You should ask her if you want interesting stories. Me? I'm not a people person, unless you haven't noticed. And I don't make a good lecturer. My strength lies in field work and persistence.
Which cryptid did you almost catch? You said before that you almost caught one.
A willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialist would find rather dull.
Willow people? Not at all.
What are willow people?
They're not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees.
Hold on, I was make sure I change that to a bit lower.
They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves easily, wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark. In that way, they're not too dissimilar from the phasmid we're looking for here.
Wait, so I might have seen those willows people without knowing it.
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint. It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and not be able to camouflage itself. After waiting in hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees, a lavender shadow, dashing through the grove.
And then
I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
A lavender shadow.
I know you think we were snacking on funny mushrooms. It's easier to mock someone than to admit that the world might be more interesting than you've imagined.
like I am sure there are people out there that believe this shit. Like there are sort of animals out there that are, you know, are sort of mythical, that are real. And like I'm pretty sure that every year we do come across like new species of animals. They don't really diverge much from a species that we already know. Like they sort of are almost the same. They just look different. Very slight variations, but yeah. But this sounds like it's like a whole new insect that's massive. I can eat other things, and
Furthermore, I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting. I'm painfully aware of what goes into verifying such things. There is a serious possibility that I saw a squirrel or a trick of the light.
true.
I am my own harshest critic.
He makes it a real point here to sound falsifiable.
And Lena's sighting of the Phasmi is that?
Confirmed. It's 100% verified and meets all the standards of an authentic cryptid sighting. By all means.
Yeah, what if we check the trust for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. I am its scion. Crystologies and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
I just wonder, like, am I gonna get in? Because I feel like he's gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, there was nothing, you know, there's nothing really there. Like, could he somehow then be like, oh no, you're just trying to hide the truth or something? I don't know. Like, could this in any way backfire, basically? That's kind of my question. Can I get in trouble?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near.
I mean, my only concern really is gonna be real animals that are gonna get trapped in there and die because of this guy.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
He gestures to the trap. Oh, that's meme, sorry.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's
having
more
nachos.
the technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
The pursuit of knowledge is its own justification.
Is it?
He doesn't look convinced, but the small shrug indicates why not.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do if there's a fast feed in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
What if I encounter the fast feed in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at
Okay.
least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Okay, I mean... do I want to be smelly? I guess lay it on me. The doses you with the odd smelling spray, a double helping you, a super send you with odd armpit.
This is the smell of
Dying rates. Fuck.
longing, crumbling.
We are gonna be smell like shit
I
now.
hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Looks to the lieutenant with disdain. He puts the spray back in his pocket. Yeah.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask.
That's it.
We'll be gone once you get to it. Very... Not
Yeah,
yet.
that's it.
I know
It's
by which
Yeah.
I have to resist.
He means asexual reproduction.
Oh.
The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This
Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Yeah. Cool. That's fine then. So yeah, they're gone. Shit. Oh no, they're still here. I couldn't even see them. Okay, we're just gonna get some XP here. Get this stuff done. What is it over there? Take the money. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's the end of this area. I guess we can only talk to this guy now. The crypto fascist.
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer. Yellow man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
So this guy might be a racist too.
Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates.
No.
This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
I'm neither one of those things, I can assure you. By the books, clean as a whistle officer of the law, I'm not even tempted to touch intoxicants. Drunks and degenerates, that's my screw.
I've been tempted on occasion, but someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
His gaze shifts to the paralog, so he locks at his
He
feet.
pronounces Revacol with a hard K.
Rivacol,
unlike
no.
other people.
Yeah, so Rivachol, no Rivacol.
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
Is this Cerebral?
I like to pronounce it the hard way, the old way, the Vespertine way.
He nods solemnly.
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd. It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably. Garbage. You're a true patriot.
Patriot.
And you know how it's said. The Seren way. The fine way. With an elegant s.
Are you a cryptologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
After all this time with Morel, he must.
Man, the XP is so beautiful.
This could lead to a good one.
Fascinated. Let's check out something else.
Yes, officer?
Is this your mag?
My mug? Why would you think that?
It seems as if you were calling to it longingly when you cry, Yellow Man. It sounds as if you were calling it too longingly, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not... Why would I be calling to a broken mug?
Those are suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found on the scene of the lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry. You're not going to find me, are you?
No, I don't want money out of this guy now. Fuck. Hello, Gus. So yeah, how's it going, man? Okay. Well, I don't know why my connection seems to be dropping out a little bit. Let me have a look. Making sure nothing is being downloaded. I don't think so. No. Might have to reduce this a bit more. Oh, actually, we'll leave it there for a while. What do we go for? Nah, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again.
What do I want to say here?
I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Bohemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Yep, true that, gamer.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murderous victim, the man who was hanged behind the world's tracks, into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Oh, yeah, she done it. Oh, okay.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Yes, what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
So wait, I mean, I should have asked about if he was the one with that collection of mugs, like the very racist ones.
Right. It was just...
Because then, because that would have tell me about, who's the person living in that little room.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
Oh, what's a strange sound?
What sound?
The clinking. Don't mess with me. I'm think. Yeah, I'll go with the hard. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hard cop. Hard cop.
I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash.
Yes, you know about it, brother. Don't play with me.
Nearby.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles. The smell of decay. The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Let's move on for now.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
Composure. Do you know anything about the man hanged behind the whirling in rugs?
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug, but I have nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's not feeling too comfortable in his own skin. Odd, I'd say. Uncomfortable shifting around doesn't make him the killer, though.
Yeah.
It's something else.
You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I met no offense.
Is that supposed to be? I think Seoul is supposed to be Seoul, like from Korea. I think, yeah.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Oh, okay. This guy's a fucking okay. So he's on the same level as fucking Measurehead, because Measurehead was like a fucking massive racist, even though he was like the biggest fucking dummy himself. Yes, our lucky races. Oh, you got rid of the races. Yes, our lucky races.
Hey, man, all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
The lieutenant is native of River Shoal.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
So, Gary, you live nearby in an apartment in Martinez.
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Have you found your dog or Nelly? Are you a big fan of? Are you a big mom from Hozofan?
How?
And you're a big man from Hozofan.
But why were you in my apartment, officer?
Just doing Mr. Claire a small favor.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
Yeah, so I was obviously very afraid of Mr. Clerk, of Everett Clerk.
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Yeah, I know what it is, but okay.
What could it be about? I probably talked too loud. In the whirling. About some theories I had. Whatever it is, I'm done with it. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door.
Okay, so I need composure. Let me increase my composure with items with clothing. Hold on. Composure. Do you have any composure? Please let me go something with composure. Good. Okay.
Always,
Sorry,
I mean,
increase.
officer.
That shirt
Let's
is
go.
very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
This massive musculature.
No, he's scrawny. Try again.
Something worn underneath it.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah, he's got a piece
One
of.
that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near.
Yeah, so he stole part of the armor of the dead body. I see you're a connoisseur of high quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons the shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
It looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
Nah, dude. I'll have to go soon, brother. Sorry.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly. It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology.
Why did you lie to me, Gary?
His face does not belie emotions.
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
This is all he knows.
Give me the armor now.
He sighs again,
Yeah.
hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Are we done now, Harry? Yep.
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
We can level up even more. Do I want to though? No, I don't want to go more. Ah, look at that little beautiful girl. Look at her. She looks like from the movie. Come here, show people. All right. She looks like she got her dress from Frozen. She's a bit cranky. Like she should have gone to nap, but she just I don't know. Lately she's been struggling to go to sleep on her own. So yeah, a bit of a struggle.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way. Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Nothing else here, no. I don't see anything else in his area. We've talked to him. Just double checking everything, I guess. Take some money from that. Nothing there. Oh, something over here. Thanks for that. Some sunglasses too. A lot of items here in this area.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before.
Look around.
Same wiring. Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
You set.
I'll just check this area first before we go. Yeah, this got such a long. Yeah, this new area that we open up, Casa, is massive. Like it's such a big side of the map. People don't know, so makes it interesting. I think this is the library, isn't it? Or the hospital? I'm not sure. It's one or the other. Yeah. I don't remember which one it is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it there for now, and so yeah, see you guys later. Bye 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 bye.